You're watching Up with Crim.
Well, his crew might be small, they might talk kind of funny, but they can laugh you out of your seats. And this summer, Jeff Dunham is performing at Northern Quest Casino and Resort. The public tickets go on sale tomorrow, and ahead of the show, we are thrilled to have Jeff himself joining us this morning on Up with Crim. Jeff, what has it been like? I gotta know, what's it been like for someone, especially with your skill set, to perform during a pandemic?
Oh, yeah, there's been nothing going on. This is like, the thing at Northern Quest is going to be one of my first shows in a year and a half, I guess. So it would be by then. So I did one show back in September, October. I did a special for Comedy Central. And, I'm used to doing shows for thousands of people, like the Tacoma Dome we were talking about a few minutes ago was one of my biggest shows ever. We did 16,000 people. So when I did my show for Comedy Central, we did it in Malibu, California for 100 people, everybody with masks on. And you'd think that was like a jolt, like it was terrible. It was actually pretty good because for all the months before that and all of 2020, I was introduced to doing knock-knock jokes for my 5-year-old twin boys at the dinner table. So,
Well, that audience, they love your knock-knock jokes, too. And I got to know, too, obviously we mentioned your skill set. You're a ventriloquist comedian. Can you tell me what got you into ventriloquism in general first, real quick?
Well, I was an only child, still an only child. My parents didn't decide to have kids in their 70s. But, I saw a dummy in a toy store, and I thought, that looks interesting. And then I saw a ventriloquist or two on TV, and I thought that looked fun. And so I didn't have anybody to tell me that what the skill I was taking up was kind of lame and, just not the coolest thing ever. But I was terrible at sports. I was not a popular kid. I couldn't do anything well. But I got the dummy and started doing shows. The first show was a book report in the third grade class, and I started getting laughs, and then it never turned back. I never had a regular job. This has just been it ever since.
Well, let's get back to what you were mentioning earlier about performing during a pandemic. And for anyone who's not familiar with your show, we showed some of your images with you and Walter from past shows. Can you just tell me what it's like to try and be a ventriloquist comedian when we're talking Zoom calls? We're doing, all these video things, and you need an audience for some of your bits, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I guess so. The big joke, and I did a meme in my social media stuff with both Walter and I had masks on, and of course, it's there's nothing easier than being a ventriloquist with a mask on. And you don't believe how many people sent me those jokes, like thinking they were original and funny. It's like I've heard it 8,000 times. Thank you. But what was worse than having to wear the mask as a ventriloquist was being socially distanced. He was 6 feet from the dummy. You can't make him work. So that was sad. But hold on. I don't always have to have an audience. Here. We had somebody that wanted to come in. Good morning. Hello. Who am I talking to? Joshua. Good morning, Joshua. It's me, Peanut. Good to see you.
We had a debate. We were wondering which of your friends is going to make it on, and I was like, it's going to be Peanut if it's anyway. Peanut, how are you this morning?
I'm fine. Now, it's Joshua. We don't say Josh, correct? It's not Josh. It's Joshua. Right?
If I had my way, it'd be Joshua every time. But Peanut, you can call me whatever you want.
I want to call Jeremy just Jer. Let's make it the Josh and Jer show. That'd be great.
Okay, I hope marketing's watching because Peanut's pitching it. Here we go. Peanut, what's it been like for you in the pandemic? A lot of alone time in a crate, maybe?
Dude, I've been stuck in the box the entire time.
Yeah. It is interesting in all seriousness, Joshua, to be somebody like me or us, yes, right, who I have never gone, since the third grade, I don't think I ever went more than 2 weeks without doing a show, without performing. Because even back then I had birthday parties lined up, I had Cub Scout banquets lined up, and the only time I ever took a month off was when Audrey and I got married almost 8 years ago. And so this has been a real test of what the heck do I do with myself?
He's done nothing, absolutely nothing.
I resorted to building a car. I'm actually building a car in my garage now.
I don't think Peanut's agree. Peanut says you're not. Is it because he doesn't like the car, or because you're not really doing it?
This is a dude that also made Walter. Are you going to get in a car with him that he built? That sounds like a horrifying idea, John.
Thank you for the emphasis on the schwa. I really appreciate that, Peanut. It means a lot.
Don't have just yeah. Anyway, but I'm looking forward to coming to town, and I will have done a few shows before then. But it is kind of like riding a bicycle, though. I went 7-8 months without doing a show before this special, and I thought, how is this going to work? And that special that we shot, we called it Jeff Dunham's Last Minute Pandemic Holiday Special. Because I didn't rehearse for it. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't get on stage or even in front of the family or friends to rehearse anything. And I did that entire show with all the jokes never having been done before. And they're all brand new material, and it actually worked out pretty well. But the one at Northern Quest on July 10th, I'm going to have done a few shows before, and so I think it's going to be fun for everybody. Fun for me. I can't wait. I think, the Roaring 20s happened in the 1920s, and after that pandemic back then. So it's amazing. I think history is going to repeat itself.
Yeah.
I think by the time this gets all through, people are going to go nuts. I think we're going to have fun. The sporting events, the live events, I think people are just going to get out and enjoy life and have a blast. It's going to be the Roaring 20s all over again. And then hopefully the Great Depression doesn't happen after that.
Well, let's end on the note of, let's hope for the Roaring 20s, the goodness of it. One more reminder for everybody at home, the public tickets go on sale tomorrow. Jeff, it has been a true pleasure. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Joshua.